Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Mary Yanez, Director of the Senior Adult Program, and this is Mature Living. We love bringing you information about programs and services in this community for children, for seniors, for families, and one of the places that probably you haven't been to, or maybe you have, is the El Paso Museum of Art. And with us, we've invited Claudia Ley, who is the coordinator for the art school, and you're going to be learning about some of the activities and some of the classes that they offer. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you,
Claudia.
Mary. I appreciate the invitation.
We've been together a couple of times here on Mature Living, but today we want in particular to learn about you as the coordinator of the art school. I know you've been in the job some months, but I'm sure you're having a good time coordinating.
Oh, yes, yes. So
tell me about that.
I've been at the museum for 4 months now. I am the new art school coordinator. So I'm in charge of organizing the art classes, camps, family days, different programming that we have happening at the art school.
And the El Paso Museum of Art is located downtown.
Yes.
But definitely people will find a way to park and to come to enjoy these wonderful classes that you offer. Tell me what they are.
So the main 3 classes that we're offering for teenagers 14 and up and adults right now is our ceramics class. We offer that class Thursday evenings from 5:30 to 8:30, and then we also have Saturday programming from 9:30 to 12:30 and then 1:30 to 4:30. That's with our instructor, Philip Romero. So he's been with us for 2 years and just excellent to work with. It's a really great class. It fills up, so if anybody's interested, I highly recommend you register early on as soon as we start opening classes.
So classes will begin pretty soon?
Yes, they've already started.
They've already started.
April
Okay.
21st.
But you can register and get involved.
Then we'll be working on our summer classes that will be starting in June again.
Wonderful, gosh.
And then we also offer one of our other classes is painting with wax, also known as encaustics, and that is with Jan Dreher. She also has been with us at the museum for a few years now, and it's a great class for maybe beginners, people that are wanting to explore an art class, a new medium. A lot of times I'll get people that call and they're like, "Oh, I've never taken a class," or "I'm not creative," or that class really allows itself for you to experiment, to learn new techniques, and just have fun with it.
Yeah, and I've seen some works that you'd think, well, this is not good enough to be in a gallery or in my living room or whatever, but it ends up in a book or as a cover of a book, or as an illustration. Everything is beautiful, and the people that create it are beautiful. So that's important too.
Sometimes we're a little harder on ourselves. What we might not appreciate or like enough as much. I mean,
same thing as writers.
Yes.
Everybody can write. Even your own personal experience when you were a little girl. It could be a story. It could be a little book.
Yes, yes.
So art is the same way. Go ahead.
Yes. We also offer a painting and drawing class, and that is with Andrea Ramirez. He's also a local artist here in the community. So a lot of people, I know with his class, we have a lot of students that come back that are returning students. And the great thing about these classes are painting, ceramics, and encaustics. It allows itself for maybe students that have graduated, moved on from EPCC or UTEP, and now they're looking for a space to be able to work and continue, their craft. The museum offers these classes, and a lot of times the instructors will just let you work on your own project if you don't feel like you need the
they
guidance.
Can continue to develop something they've already started.
Yes, yes.
You have excellent facilities. I've toured. You've toured my staff and I over there, and these facilities are so comfortable and beautiful, and just lends itself so that you can be creative. Tell me a little bit about your facilities and your labs.
So we've recently, this year, we've launched our makerspace.
Yes.
So we have 3D printing, and we have 6 computer stations. So right now it's open to our teaching artists, and then we'll also have drop-in activities there, family days, other classes, but we're beginning to develop our maker space and make it, have more programming happening there so other people could go and visit, families could take advantage. Again, artists and community members who need a space to go work and, maybe they don't have, for graphic designers, they don't have access to, some of these programs. We now have that available for them.
I'd like to send my student over there,
Yes.
my volunteer student, to learn.
And that's another thing. We're always looking for volunteers and teaching artists.
Yes.
Again, I mean, this is a space for them to be able to take advantage and, help give us a hand, but we'll also give you a hand. We provide you a space to go work.
That is so awesome. I know we've been showing some of your facilities. Thank you for sending those photos to us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there tuition for some of these classes that people can take? Are they small classes, large?
So we try to keep them at 15 students at the most. And we do have the space for more students, but because we have one teaching artist, we also want to be able to, for the students to have a good experience in the class where it's not overcrowded and they really, we have one teaching artist trying to, work with everybody. So it allows itself to, again, those students that might want to work on their own versus those that do need a little more guidance. They need, a teacher there showing them some of these techniques. So but classes start at $47 and they run up to $85. So it's very affordable. I would recommend that if you are a teacher or an artist, we have a membership that's $25, and that'll give you a 20% discount on classes and at the store. But we also offer a family membership at $60, and that you have access to a lot of our members' openings, a lot of special events, family day workshops that we offer for families, and then again you get the discount on classes and at the museum store.
Wonderful, great facilities, great programs. And I just want to mention that we're going to be collaborating.
Yes.
I challenge my art students, in our classes to take some of these other classes and these learn about these other mediums. And sometimes we get into the same rut, over and over. So hey, listen, let's send our students over there, and you send students to us as well, so that they can experience this beautiful art school at the El Paso Museum of Art. Claudia, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
We wish you great success. We want that place to be jumping and full of students and all the beautiful facilities that you have. Maybe I'll take some classes too, because I became a member
there.
recently of the El Paso Museum of Art, and we need to support our city facilities, especially in the arts.
And that's the thing I do. I often get phone calls, or I when I talk to people, everybody, one of the first questions is, how much does it cost to go to the museum? And I just want to remind everybody that it is free. We do not charge anything. It's a public art museum, so we want to invite everybody, and for everybody to go and take advantage of this facility, go see, learn, and have fun there
and thrive.
Yes, and
wonderful.
Become
and
inspired.
You can do tours of the school if you have a little group going over there. That'd be wonderful. Claudia, let's give your phone number and your name again and your title so that they can call you and ask for you.
My name is Claudia Ley. I'm the art school coordinator at the El Paso Museum of Art. My phone number is 915-212-3056.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Mary.
Great interview. A lot of great activities for this community and for families too, all ages. We'll be back with more guests. Well, thank you for staying with us. We want to continue our conversations here on Mature Living. And we've invited Andrea Ramirez, who is the Chief Operating Officer for Amistad, and she's in charge of the social service programs, which are very important. And we'll talk about that in a minute. And you brought a guest, Andrea. You've brought Bob Warach, who's not a stranger to Mature Living. He's one of our co-hosts that appears every now and then with some really fun interviews. Thank you for being with us, both of you guys.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me a little bit about Amistad, and that I used to know it as Project Amistad. Tell me
Yes.
about your programs and your services.
Okay, well, Amistad, we really use that as a branding name for the agency. We have been around 42 years, advocating, connecting, and delivering social services to communities, ensuring a dignified and meaningful life for all. And when you think of project, many people think of a beginning and an end.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and changed it. And so our legal name is Project Amistad, but we do business as Amistad.
And all of us have seen the buses.
Yes.
Those that take the seniors to their appointments, Amistad buses.
Yes. So
That's how you're known.
yes, transportation is actually one of our various programs. We always tell people we are a social service agency that also provides transportation. We serve 23 counties, in far west Texas, and we have a very large medical transportation program. We have 3 subcontractors as well in that area that helps us with Medicaid beneficiaries receiving transportation, and we have an array of services if you would like for me to discuss those.
Yes, absolutely. It's really, really important. But I also want to find out the relationship between Bob and Amistad and how he works with y'all.
Great. So we, the County of El Paso contracts with Amistad to provide the Indigent Guardianship Program. So we have approximately 350 clients under guardianship who have been deemed incapacitated. And anytime we represent ourselves at the court, we go with legal counsel. And so we're contracting with Warach, Soto and Associates,
Yes.
and that's why he's here today.
All right. Bob, and you've been on our show talking about guardianships.
I have been.
And really in depth and explaining all these things.
I'll tell you how we work with them in a minute, but we are so impressed with the work that Amistad does in this area of guardianship. It's just insane. Their workload is tremendous, yet they have these caseworkers that basically just work almost 24/7 for the benefit of these individuals that need help. And there's more almost every day or every week. We're going to court and having either guardianships or limited guardianships for Project Amistad. It's an incredible organization, and this is basically the guardianship of last resort. These are people where no family is interested, or no family qualifies, or they have no family. And who's going to take care of these people? The safety net that Amistad provides is absolutely incredible. Otherwise, who's going to be looking out for these people? And when I say looking out for them, it's not just pro forma. The caseworkers that I talk to have a real relationship with their clients. And I don't know, do you call them clients or consumers? I don't know.
Yeah, they're clients under guardianship. The court refers to them as wards of the court,
Yes.
but we refer to them as clients under guardianship.
And it never seems like it's a difficulty for them. No, we shouldn't say not a difficulty, because a lot of it's very difficult, but there's never any show of resentment, like, oh, I got to go do this now, or oh, I don't have any time.
It's respect,
dignity.
dignity.
Definite respect, definite dignity, and always pushing for what's best for their particular ward.
You have a very wonderful reputation, and you recently had a big event that you had for Amistad for the community, and just mention the
Sure,
that
yes. Actually, on April 27th, we actually had an event called the Humanitarian Event. And the reason we do that is to honor, of course, our late Ms. Lucia Costa, who was the founder of LULAC Project Amistad at the time, 42 years ago. And so we have this event to fundraise for the clients in guardianship, because yes, we are the guardian of last resort. There's really no one else out there to take care of them. So many times after we pay just their basic necessities, they're left with maybe 87 cents in their account. And so we got to make sure they have warm socks, that they're able to pay for their co-payments when they see their physician. So there's a lot of intricacies that go along with taking care of someone that is so ill, because we have to take care of them completely,
100%.
from their medical needs
Their
to their
needs.
basic needs, quality of life needs, and also we have to plan for their pre-need, for their funeral, expenses. So that's something we're always planning for as well.
It's amazing to think of what one individual requires. Imagine multiply it times.
Oh, 300 and some.
300, 300. So that is a very, how can I say, meaningful work and dedication that the staff and you as one of the chief officers have to manage. It's a labor of love, I think, in many ways. The way you've managed Amistad has been amazing in the growth over 40 years. These beautiful facilities that you've moved into. I've been there. Oh my gosh.
They're incredible, aren't they?
Oh boy, let me tell you. First class. Tell me about your new address, where you're located.
Sure. Well, from humble beginnings come great things. We started in a garage, and of course we've located throughout about 5 facilities. We now are located at 3210 Dyer in the central northeast area of town, across the street from Cassidy Gate, right down the street from William Beaumont Army Medical Center and the VA. We really are the epicenter because we have an amazing veterans program where we provide mental health counseling as well. And so that is our new location, that is our home, and we hope to never move again.
Wow, and May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. So this is so appropriate. And,
yes, absolutely.
And you do help veterans with that, with those issues. A phone number where they can reach you both, because I know we can reach Bob for other stuff, and then we can reach you at the Amistad offices.
Yes, so I'm going to give you 2 numbers. The one is just the main receptionist for general information, which is 915-532-3790. But we also have one very important part of Amistad, which is the Aging, Disability, and Transportation Resource Center, where we have very skilled employees that have been trained by the state of Texas to provide motivational interviewing, that can provide, just sit there and just listen to you and find out what your needs are so you don't have to repeat your story over and over. It could be a very comprehensive assessment either over the phone or by coming in, and you can contact us by calling 1-855-YES-ADRC or 298-7307.
Awesome. I should memorize that number. I have memorized Area Agency on Aging, but I've got to memorize this one and give it out because you can help people.
Oh,
Bob,
yes.
you want to give your number real quick?
Sure. We have one general number, and it's 779-3619.
It's
And you can
awesome.
just ask for myself or Magda.
Bob or Magda. Andrea Ramirez at Amistad. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate. Our community really needs to know about social services.
The services they offer are incredible.
Very good.
Yes, thank you. We're here to serve.
Yes, and you do. And thank you so much. We'll be back with more guests. We're going to continue talking here. Well, let's continue our program and finish it up with Grace Ortiz from the Adult Protective Services. She's one of my backups, for when I have a cold or I have laryngitis, and she sits on this chair and helps me with mature living. And so she's a kind of a hostess as well. But today she's our guest. She's going to talk about, in honor of Elder Abuse Prevention Month, we're having, with the Silver Star Board, we're having a beautiful 6th annual Go Purple Health Fair.
Yes.
Oh, tell me about that.
You know,
Grace.
every year we try to make it bigger and better, but it's an exciting time only because we need to start raising awareness and talking to our community about how to protect our seniors.
Yes.
For some reason, sometimes it gets a little quiet and I get scared because I don't hear about what's going on out there.
We need reporting.
And we need to be
Things
involved.
are going on out there.
Absolutely. For every one case we get, Miss Mary, there are 14 others who are still out there being abused, neglected, or exploited. And that's really, really scary for me. I get all sorts of calls, but then I have that fear factor. Oh, you all are the bad guys. I don't want to get involved. Please don't make me report. But we're not. We're here to help. Yes. Our motto right now is helping our clients with positive client outcomes.
Very good.
And so this is what we're going to be trying to do. So our Go Purple Health Fair is one way to raise awareness, and then we're going to have seniors entertaining. We're going to have door prizes. We just want to make it fun. And it's Mother's Day weekend.
Yes.
So what better way to bring your mom out, shop a little bit, learn about what services are out there, And who knows, we have some great door prizes. You might win something.
Because the exhibitors are awesome. They provide so much information about services available in the community for the elders and for families. And, you know, how many are you going to have?
I'm looking at 30 vendors to come out. And our big sponsor this year is United Healthcare.
Okay.
So they're going to have a special little VIP area for their members. They're going to invite them.
They,
but
give good giveaways.
Great giveaways. But the one thing that they mentioned to me is they want everybody to come and join in United Healthcare. Yes. So, you know, we're very grateful for them being there and being our big partner and making this a success.
And that's how we get our programs in completion. We get to offer these programs with community partners, don't we? Senior Adult Program, Adult Protective Services, the Silver Star Board, and it's going to be at Bassett. We haven't even mentioned the date.
Where and when? So it's Saturday, May the 12th, and it's going to be from 11 to 2. It's going to be really close to the food court. We're going to be having at Bassett Place, and we want you to come out.
It's a great place.
It's a great place. You can come out, like I said, do some shopping for Mom's Day. Spend some time with Mom on a Saturday, because we forget to spend time with our loved ones, and enjoy the day. Just have some fun. Just for a little bit, have some fun.
We're all going to be there, let me tell you. We're looking forward to it for that Saturday. Are you going to have like health screenings and stuff? Those are very popular.
I'm trying to get health screening, somebody to do some blood pressure, somebody to do some glucose testing. The funny part about the glucose is this. They have a lot of goodies that they're giving away. And so by the time they get to the glucose, the sugars are a little high. And so we're trying to
take that into consideration.
We're trying to figure out how to help the seniors so that their sugars won't be so high, but we're really trying to get some screenings out there for them.
So if they get there first thing, you know, before the event starts, right before 11, and everything's all set up, maybe before they eat,
they can have their little health
time.
Screening so that we can know how they're doing. But we're getting, again, health screening, door prizes, entertainment.
That is amazing.
Come on out, join us, have some fun.
I know that the Silver Star Board and APS, Adult Protective Services, have other events throughout the year. Like you have that hot dog
Our
thing.
Go Purple Chili Cook-Off that's going to be in June. And that's for World Elder Abuse Prevention Month. And then we have our huge conference in October, which maybe Miss Mary will invite me to come back and talk about. But
absolutely,
these are the three big things. And again, it's raising awareness, being there for one another, reporting, and knowing that APS is not the bad guy. Adult Protective Services is there to help.
And we'll do it with dignity.
And respect. And if we can help, and if we can't help, our board helps.
Yes.
With purchasing things for our clients that really need the things.
One of the things that I hear is that we get funding into this community, and the more that we report and that we serve the elders and resolve their issues and help them with their families involved, the better for this community.
Absolutely. The more reports mean the more funding for El Paso, the more investigators, the more money to provide services for those clients that need it. And if we can do that, then we can make a difference in a senior's life.
Yes, absolutely. And you are. There are some great success stories.
Actually, we have lately we've had great success stories, and we wouldn't be able to do it without APS Silver Star Board, partners in the community. And so I'm working on a video, and I'm hoping that I can one day share it with the community. Absolutely. So they'll know what we're doing.
We'd love to show it here on Mature Living, as a matter of fact, if once you get it all finished and edited. And
perfect.
We'd love to make it one of, maybe you'll come back and we'll show it before the big conference.
Oh, that'd be great.
The very, very famous, one of the biggest conferences in El Paso is the
Crimes Against the Elderly
in
October.
Oh, well, let's give your phone number, how they can get a hold of you.
My name is Grace Ortiz, and my number is 834-5772, or Graciela, Graciela, .Ortiz, O-R-T-I-Z, at dfps.state, spelled out, state.tx.us. Call me if you have any questions, and we just want you to come out, enjoy the day, join us, and let's save a life.
And besides that, you're on the task force, different task forces.
Extreme Weather Task Force. So we're going to be giving out fans. We're going to have a press conference soon. Yes. It's already hot. Can you believe it?
I know. It's like 90s.
And so we're going to be giving out fans to the needy in the community, the elderly, persons with disabilities, small infant children. I'm very happy to announce we had 0 deaths last year. So we did something right.
Wow.
We're celebrating that.
You and many partners with the Extreme
Absolutely.
Weather Task Force.
Yes, and so
In the winter, you give the
Blankets.
heaters and blankets. Well,
the s-
blankets, and then
the summer, the
the
fans.
fans.
So we're excited. We're going to kick it off real soon. We'll have a press conference and let everybody know when we're ready to go.
So if we know of someone that is in a home, an elder, that you know their air conditioner is not going because the windows are rolled up, I'm sure they could use a fan. And that's the idea. Neighbors helping neighbors.
That's right.
Neighbors and friends and family reporting the needs that are out there.
And
for
helping
our
one
community.
another, making it a better community.
It's wonderful. You would, along with many other agencies, Project Bravo, Area Agency on Aging. I mean, let me tell you, we do, and Amistad, we do a great job here in this community.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think El Paso is an amazing city. We're there, we help each other, we're there to make a difference. I travel all over across the state of Texas and I don't see that. So I'm very, very honored to be able to represent El Paso and be a part of a community where we're there to help one another.
Yes, and that's what it's all about. And Senior Adult Program is right there,
With
hand
it.
in hand with everybody else. Thank you, Grace, for being with us.
Thank you for
and
inviting me, Mary.
sharing the 6th annual Go Purple Health Fair at Bassett Place. And it's going to take place on Saturday, May 12th, right before Mother's Day, and day before Mother's
That's
Day.
right.
From 11 to 2, and you be sure and be there. Just enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you all next week.